So I'm going to start doing these on my phone. It's easier to do. I don't have to go on my laptop all the time and edit it through that. I can just do it on my phone on the way to work or whatever and upload it through this. So if the quality is shit, that's why. So I do it on my phone. 7 weeks out now. Just finished a back session. My the thickness back session, so second one of the week. That's the one that kicks my ass a bit more. I'll run through what I did in a minute. So just a quick rundown of what prep's looking like. So we dropped food at about, I want to say 9 weeks out. From what it was initially at. We just dropped the carbs down a bit and changed the cardio to fasted. So cardio 7 days a week now. 40 minutes on a rest day, 30 minutes on a training day. And if I was to guess, I'd still be on about high 200s, low 300s carbs. Protein's still about 400 grams and fat's probably just under 100. Fats are a little bit higher on a rest day, couldn't tell you what. And carbs are lower, again, I couldn't tell you what. I get the diet plan from Luke and I just follow it as is. If people want me to, I can do a full day of eating, but it's just chicken rice, to be honest, so it's not that interesting. So all we've been doing really, I've only had a cheat meal at 12 weeks out, and then had a refeed at 9, I think. It was the day, and the refeed was the day before we dropped the food. Patient of sweat here after training back. You can actually see it on my hat. Oh, where is it? Anyway, sorry, distracted. So we've just been really pushing it since 9 weeks out now to get the weight down. It's been gradually coming off. I weighed in the lightest I've been this whole prep, and last year's prep actually. I was 198, 197 pounds this morning. Which is not bad since I'm a junior still, and I'm 5'5" if that ish. I'm still holding quite a bit of muscle. I don't think I've lost much, to be honest. I mean, I've lost weight, but I don't know. I try not to think about it anymore. Last year and the year before, I used to get really head fucked with it, and now I just turn brain off and just crack on with what I need to do. Anyway. So today's back session is a bit more basic, boring, old school. Majority of things is one heavy set and a back off set. My phone was dead for the first exercise and warm up, so I wasn't able to film that. But what I did do for warm up was a little lat activation drill with a band. So you just start with a supinated grip, pulling your shoulder back, pulling your elbow down, and then pulling your hand out the way, as in to turn the other way to get your elbow away from your so abduction, I think. I don't know, my brain's not working. Couple reps of that each side with a light band, and then with a big thicker band, more of a like bottom end range straight arm pull down, again with a supinated grip, just to make sure that the bottom of the lat's really firing. And just did like a Yates row. It's a little bit higher than a barbell row. On the Smith machine, I did 2 heavy sets and a back off set, so ended up getting up to 205, I think, for my heaviest, for 6, and then my back off was 167, I think, for like 14. And then what I did get on camera, so I got my heavy set and a back off on the one arm row machine, which I do unilaterally, so one arm, I treat each arm as a individual set. It's just easier that way. I can focus more on it and connect more with it. So heavy set 6 to 9, and then a back off of 12 to 15 ish. And then after that, I did T-bar rows. So again, heavy set. With my back off on T-bars, it varies. Sometimes it's really high reps, and sometimes just do a rest pause set or like a drop set. It really depends where my energy's at and stuff. So I got up to 145, which is actually pretty decent for my heavy set. I think I got 7. I could feel my form going a little bit on back end of the set, but that happens when you're doing heavy sets, hence the back off. In my opinion, I think that's a all-out PB, but I can't really remember off the top of my head. It's the heaviest I've done this year. And then I did a rest pot set with 120. And deadlifts, so with deadlifting at the moment, it's just from squatting twice a week, my deadlifting isn't as good as it usually is, so I'm just doing 2 sets of about 4 to 8 reps, so still heavy, and just focusing on keeping it relatively controlled and trying to get the time under tension with it. So I did 247 for 4, and then 225 for 5. Nowhere near my best, but I'm 7 weeks out. Some things are going to feel strong, some things aren't. James making noises. And then I did 2 rest pause sets with dumbbell shrugs, 12 to 15 reps on the first kind of go, and then just failure. And then to finish off, I did rack chins, just failure. I just like doing those right at the end because you get a nice big stretch right at the top of your lat, just to flush everything out. Get the lactic acid moving. For the rest pause sets, I used to count in my head at 10 seconds or 20 seconds, but I think it was on Matt Jensen doing breaths. I think this was around about the time he started his prep for, I think it's the USAC doing, I can tell you, which I've started adding in now. That's what I do rather than counting for my rest pause sets, just with fatigue and stuff. It's a little bit easier just to and keep the brain there rather than just 20 seconds like going really fast and you not having your whole brain power and energy and mind in the set. So I just count my breaths, nice and easy, don't rush it, and then just attack the set each time it comes around. Anyway, so also did a bit of posing hence while I'm still out of breath and at the gym 10:30 at night on a Friday. Lovely. Anyway, I'll try to upload this tomorrow, which puts me 7 weeks and 1 day out from the Welsh. As I say, I'm going to be putting these up more due to just doing it on my phone. Again, if the quality is shit, it's on my phone. Done.